And the rare in the pack is the Flapple V. Honestly, I think it's a nice card. I don't know. People say they don't like it. I like the colors. I like the green.
I think it's cool.
I do. I like it. Flapple Vmax is a little goofy looking though. I'll admit that. But that Flapple V is pretty nice. And that's actually rare as well. It's pretty awesome. And then the rare in the pack. Oh my goodness, it's a grass type. You know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Flapple Vmax, baby. Hey, yo. It is what it is. Welcome everybody to another Pokemon TCG online video. Today we are going to be playing with our Flapple Vmax deck, which has been getting me a lot of wins lately. This is a very underrated card. It deals a lot of damage. It also doesn't help that my opponent had to take 6 mulligans, allowing me to draw 6 extra cards to start things off. So we're going to go ahead and put a Bellsprout and Zubat on the bench. You guys will see how they help get my deck running here in a few turns. He's got a Colossal V out there. I'm going to go ahead and put an energy on my Chimecho and end my turn because I can't really do anything else on my first turn. He's got an Evolution Incense. He's going to go ahead and get a Colossal VMAX. Use the Quick Ball and get another Colossal V. His entire deck seems to be centered around Colossal VMAX. He's willing to take multiple mulligans just to get that card. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sonia, pull 2 Flapple V cards out of my deck and put them onto my bench. We're going to evolve into Golbat, which allows me to draw 2 cards due to Golbat's ability. Gonna use the we're gonna use Great Ball. Get our Kricketune V out. I don't normally use Kricketune V for combat. I exclusively use my Flapple Vmax cards. And occasionally my Chimecho will be out there just to kind of stall. Golbat and Crobat might also make an appearance. He's going to go ahead and use his Professor's Research. Use the Air Balloon on his benched Colossal VMAX. Surprised he didn't use it on the active one. He should have used it on the active one. Because it does have a whopping 4 energy retreat cost. So let's see what I do here. We're just kind of analyzing things a little bit. We're going to evolve into Weepinbell, whose effect poisons and burns my opponent's active Pokemon, which will whittle away some HP, making Colossal VMAX a lot easier to take down. We're going to attach an energy to Flapple V and use our Sour Spit. Colossal Vmax is weak to grass, so we're going to deal 40 damage, and all of his attacks, both of his attacks, will require 2 more energy. He goes ahead and puts the Big Charm, I believe it's called, onto his Colossal Vmax, giving him 30 more HP. And then he uses his Eruption Shot for 130 damage. This game is going pretty quickly. I am a little bit behind here. We evolve into Crobat, draw 3 cards. Due to Crobat's ability, I do have this game sped up quite a bit, maybe a little too much. We're going to go ahead, use that Great Ball, draw a Zubat, put him on the bench. We're going to use our Swordward and Shieldbert card, which allows me to search my discard pile for a trainer card. And my opponent gets to decide whether or not I can put that card back into my hand. If they say no, I have to draw 3 cards instead, which is a pretty good deal. That is a pretty useful card. I like to run maybe 1 or 2. He's going to use his Rotom Foam. Don't really remember what that does. I think you get to shuffle your top 5 cards or something. He's going to knock out my Flapple V, so I'm just going to simply put out my second Flapple V. I have so many cards in my hand right now. He does have that Jirachi sitting on the bench, the amazing rare Jirachi. We will see him in a little bit here. I'm going to attach the energy to Flapple V, which will allow me to use my wing attack for 120 damage times 2 due to weakness. But first I'm going to use my Red's Challenge supporter card, which allows me to pick any card from my deck that I want. I just have to discard 2 cards from my hand. I'm going to grab that second Flapple Vmax. We have a lot of cars outside, a lot of loud engines. Going to knock out that Colossal Vmax with my wing attack, and we get to draw 3 prize cards. That Golbat is going to help out a little bit because we'll be able to draw 2 more cards. He uses the Dreamy Revolution or Revelation, Dreamy Revelation, not really sure what that did. But his amazing star that he's about to do is going to allow him to attach 6 total energy to his bench Pokemon, which really allows him to get back into the game here. And I have to be extremely careful about what I do with these next few turns, or I can find myself on the losing end in this matchup. We're going to evolve into Flapple Vmax here so that I can knock out the Jirachi and have some extra HP. We're also going to evolve into Golbat, draw 2 more cards. And from here, I think we're just going to knock out that Jirachi. And because I did evolve, I will have some of that extra HP so I can withstand Colossal Vmax's attack. I do have 2 Bird Keepers in my hand, so I can actually switch my Flapple Vmax out pretty easily. We also have 2 Pokemon Center Ladies. We go ahead, we do switch out the Flapple Vmax for Flapple V. I'm going to attach that energy to Flapple V, use our energy switch, move my 1 energy to my Flapple V. We're going to evolve into Flapple Vmax and knock out Colossal Vmax for the win. Wow, there's a lot going on. That game might have been sped up a little bit too much for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it though. Please leave a like. Consider subscribing. Look forward to maybe another Flapple Vmax video. Maybe I will do a better job at profiling the deck. And yeah, maybe just a better job overall. Have a great day, guys.